A deep change in the way that we live requires a deep change in the way that we think. I'm Carla Reeves, and this is Differently. It was the night before my monthly class, and I was freaking out. This is normal. I've been doing this kind of thing for 20 plus years, and I still have freakouts. But on that particular night, I heard God say, just get them writing, and I will do the rest. I will meet them on the pages of their journal just like I met you. It took all the pressure off. That's what today's episode is about, how writing can be a lifeline for you. The hardest part of this is I tend to attract high achievers and overthinkers because I am this too. And as a busy doing person, the last thing that we're inclined to do is slow down. Naturally, because our mind is screaming the opposite. Go, do, work harder, and then slow down. This is the lie, my friend, that I had to confront to make radical change in my life. Today, I want to touch on 3 ways that writing can be a lifeline for you. So number 1, writing can be a lifeline because it can save you from your own overthinking mind. When I'm spinning in thought, 5 minutes of writing can untangle the thinking and get me back on track into my day without wasting minutes, days, hours. Overthinking isn't the problem. It's the symptom to something else going on. And writing is what can help you sort through it to get to the root. Time and time again, I see this in my monthly free class. This is a free class on Write Your Life Forward. If you haven't already attended, I encourage you to come. It's free, it's fun, it's thought-provoking, and I'm always amazed at what happens. Women write for probably less than 10 minutes throughout the entire class. And I am consistently amazed at what happens, the clarity, the relief, the new ideas, and the forward momentum that they feel. So I hope you'll join us soon. Number 2, writing is a lifeline for navigating change. It's a place to empty, process, and figure out who you want to be as you move through change. So often we can't control the things that we're navigating, but we can control how we show up and walk through it. And this can change everything. Again, in the monthly classes, I see this time and again. Women come in with the weight of the world on their shoulders. They feel powerless and at the mercy of what's happening in their life. Can you relate? And they leave with relief, clarity, and some new inspired action to take in the face of not feeling like they had control over anything. So incredibly powerful when you're navigating change. Number 3, writing is a lifeline from this noisy world into a connection with God. In a world that's constantly telling us to push harder, do more, keep striving, we find ourselves quietly exhausted, disconnected, and wondering why success feels empty and unfulfilling. This is where writing can come in and be so powerful. As someone who has always been on the move, writing has taught me the true power of slowing down long enough to actually feel my feelings instead of rushing on past them, to experience what's actually happening in my life rather than rushing through it too quickly and missing something important. Writing always points me back to the invisible things that we do have control over. Your thoughts, your feelings, your choices, your actions, the pace at which you're moving, your vision. Writing so often is a place where I remember my vision. I remember who I am and what I'm doing so that I can take the next aligned action to that, regardless of what's happening. The other invisible things we can control are our attitude or our mood, our perspective or our lens through which we're looking at something. You can also get back to remembering your healthy habits and what makes you feel more grounded and centered and clear, even when you're navigating hard things. And when we focus on shifting these things, something inevitably shifts in the outer world. When I was 28, I was in a really hard place and a huge pivot point in my life. God said right, just like he has on so many other times in my life. And for so long, I didn't know why I was supposed to write. And I think it's been many things, but I can see now over and over again, it's how God has called me to meet him on the pages of my journal so that I don't have to walk through this life alone. There are so many more ways that writing is a lifeline. I will post some more writing episodes where I speak to some of those things. In the meantime, I'd love to invite you to join my next class. Again, we have one today. If you're listening early, you can go to carlareeves.com and then click on free class and you'll see the upcoming dates and you can just click to register. It's a great place to just meet with like-minded people, get inspired to deepen your writing practice, or get excited to start one. That's all I have today, friend. But before you go, 2 quick things. Have you gotten your Differently journal? If not, go check it out. Again, carlareeves.com, click on journal, and you'll get all the details. I have found peace and purpose on the pages of my journal over and over again, and I'm on a mission to share it with the world. Will you help me expand well-being in your circle of influence? You can buy journals, you can give journals, you can sell journals. If you're a business owner, contact me directly for wholesale or bulk pricing. You can host a retreat. It's great for teams or groups. So I invite you to check that out. My challenge for you today, give it a try. Set your timer today for 3 minutes and write. Repeat for 3 to 5 days and see what happens. You just might be surprised. Again, that's all I have today. I look forward to meeting you here next week. Hey, thanks for listening all the way to the end. Before you move on with your day, pause and capture one thought or takeaway that stood out to you. Write it down so it doesn't get lost in the noise. And if you're ready to go deeper, come join me in my free monthly class, Conversation and Guided Writing, to help you see things differently and move forward with clarity. Save your spot, carlareeves.com/free class.